What's up, C Squad? It's Nigel C.
And Daddy C.
I'm Daddy's son.
Kick Talk.
And today we're here kick talking about.
Just kick talking about this week's drops. We have finally made it to this week in November.
Yeah.
We got two big drops that everybody's been just chomping at the bit for. The Air Jordan 1 Lost and Found, Chicago Reimagined.
Yes.
And the Maniere Air Jordan 4.
Yes.
Woo! A busy one, man. Busy one.
Yes.
If it's your first time here, Nigel, what should they do?
Y'all need to ring that notification bell.
Ring the bell. Come on now. Ring that bell.
I don't got no bars on this.
Sorry, yeah, you don't have to have any bars. Just
Y'all
ring
need
the
to
bell.
ring that
ring the
bell
bell so you can be the first to get our drops when we release the content.
So you know what you need to cop.
There you go.
Yeah.
All of that. So anyway, we're just going to talk for a little bit just about what's going on, how to put yourself in the best position to hit on these drops, and talk about kind of what's been going on so far.
Yeah.
All right, so first we'll talk about the drop that's going to happen first this week, the Maniere Jordan 4. So if you were not privy last week or not in the mix with what's been going on in the socials and the Maniere raffle situation that led up last election day this last week, James Whitner and Social Status, their whole group, Whitaker group, did a whole push, right, to have people enter the raffle by video submission geared towards, you know, their voting and what issues were important to you. Now, there has been a lot of hoopla, a lot of back and forth across the interwebs, of course. Some people are like, man, I don't do videos. I don't want to be in front of make a video. I just want shoes, you know. And some people, like myself, I was like, all right, videos are cool. I do videos all the time. I can talk about what issues are important to me. Check that out on Instagram if you didn't get a chance to see it. Check out my video on, you know, what I said. But, you know, a lot of people were saying it was too political or not political or, you know, it was just all kinds of stuff. So the great thing I'll say about that whole movement is I think what James Whitner and his group were smart about is that it kind of drove controversy, right? It was really polarizing. Some people were about it, some people were not, right? That's in marketing. That's what you want. You want there, you know, if there's controversy, people are talking about it. That's it. So they say, you know, bad press isn't good. No, what is it? There's no such thing as bad press.
They say all press isn't.
There's no such thing as bad press.
That's what it is. There's no such thing as bad press. And it wasn't that they did anything wrong. It just got people talking, right? It got people, some people were mad. I mean, mad. I've read some things on Twitter. I saw a video, a couple of people, you know, that posted videos and they were like just hot. Like, man, just give me the shoes. I want to do all of this.
So they're making videos talk about let's give me the shoes, but they can't just make a video saying here's what's wrong, here's what the issues is. Like,
and you know, and it's I get it on both sides of the coin. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I think it was creative enough where James Whitner and his group figured out, hey, look, this way we can keep bots out of the system. You know, there's no bot that can film a video and submit it with the hashtags and tagging their local politician or news station, which you had to do. So I think it was good. I think it was a win across the board, really. The people that didn't want to do it or were mad about it still have the drop that happens this Thursday. That's going to be on their site on Maniere.com. So, you know, if you didn't want to do it, you still got that option. Now, that's going to be tougher. You know, the best odds, I think, were definitely doing a video, but doing it quick. And luckily, I was able to do it. I jumped right on it probably within, like, the first couple of hours and got a DM from Maniere within, like, that first day. So they said, if you got a DM, you good. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, waiting for the invoice to come, but hopefully that'll be a nice review. That'll be in the hopper soon coming up for you all to see.
And that's another Maniere in the collection for you.
Yeah, then we'll be 4 for 4 on Maniere drops. You know, we got the Social Status drops. I'm just a big fan of all their drops that they've been doing, you know, and
they're going crazy.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, the movement behind them, like, you know, James Whitner, he talked about, you know, it being more about, you know, again, just a movement, right? To their mission, kind of the motto behind their brand is to be just about more than just sneakers. You know, but also to make an impact, you know, do something positive for the community. And posting those videos, is it going to drive a whole lot of change? I don't know.
But it's good though, because it's like you get to use your platform as well. It's like do something positive, like get people going out to vote, which is a thing that you want to happen. So that's good.
Yeah, I mean, you know, our relatives and our ancestors, you know, died for us to have the right to vote, and we're here just, you know, entering raffles like blindly all day, every day anyway for sneakers. It's like, all right, pause for a second, let's do something a little more conscious and still be involved with sneakers, which, you know, hey, I think it wasn't the worst thing in the world. And I've seen all kinds of arguments back and forth about it, you know, but people are like, hey, way, y'all been talking about Kanye and that whole, stuff, this whole issues for the last month. You can talk, for a minute or two about something positive and put it towards what you really want, which is a pair of shoes. So anyway, all that out of the way, I think it's, a good move. And that's the first big drop that's happening this week. Next big drop, of course, the shoe everybody's been waiting for all year, the Air Jordan 1 Lost and Found.
Lost and Founds, bro.
These guys here, man. Just such a hype shoe, such a fire shoe. And the biggest thing I'll say, man, is enter every single raffle you can get your hands on. There's Foot Locker, there's Champs, there's Finish Line and Finish Line and JD Sports. They'll be doing an exclusive access drop or exclusive access on I think the day before, as well as like their ship to me option. So if you have A status, you're gonna get that.
Now, of course, these are all just suggestions. So if you're not really feeling too passionate about getting these shoes, you don't have to do all the things he just listed.
You don't.
So you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Only do what you really feel like spending your time doing.
That's true.
Like truly, honestly feel like doing.
And I'm curious to see how this release goes, because initially, of course, they talked about 500,000 pairs, so a ton of stock for this shoe. But again, a ton of hype,
ton of demand.
Yeah, tons of demand, tons of backdooring that's been happening since I don't even know for the last month or so. We talked about that with the people,
the trucks,
truckloads, and
that's not
the
that video. That video wasn't even backdooring. That was just like they just hit a lick on a truck.
Oh, not that one, not the Memphis.
I was thinking of something else.
You were thinking about when the Nike down in Memphis got hit.
Yeah.
But no, we were talking about the backdooring when we were seeing people rolling up with the whole shipment to Flight Club with these, right? Or the Concept Store, I think it was in New York. So a lot of pairs got backdoored. So I wonder what's really left in the stock now to go into all the different boutiques. And the boutiques, they're going to be tough too, because of course, backdooring is the thing. So a lot of these raffles that you're entering for stores, you might be entering and these guys already done called their friends and told them, come see me Tuesday morning. You never know. But that's neither here nor there. We can only do what we can do. We'll have the sneakers drop. Of course, they did exclusive access last week. So some people got exclusive access on these already. People that Nike said if you had 20 Jordan 1 Ls over the course of the last, I don't know what the time frame was, then they gave exclusive access to those people. They prioritized them.
That's good.
So if you lost out, then they're like, all right, we give you first priority on these.
That's really crazy. You're getting 20 Ls.
That's
straight.
Yeah, I mean, not straight, but just that you've accumulated over time.
Yeah.
But that's still, that's a lot.
That is a lot. But like, if you enter in a ton of raffles, you probably out of all time, you probably got something like that.
I'm sure. I'm thinking for sure. I can think of quickly like a 10 to 15 that I definitely did not hit on the sneakers app. But maybe it wasn't 20 because I didn't get exclusive access. But in any event, hit the raffles, all the in-store, like YCMC, Chic is doing raffles. I mean, they all, Kith, you've got, a lot of the apps and everything. I mean, I'm entered in probably 15 different things. Oof. Now you get scared, right? It's like, will I end up with 3 pair, 4 pair? No,
you have to.
Will I end up with 1 pair? That's the question.
Hopefully.
Yeah. So we'll see how that goes. But get your raffles in. That drop is Saturday morning. That was at the 19th at 10 a.m. on the sneakers app. And we'll see how the other things come into play. So those are the 2 biggies for the year. Which one of these your shoe of the year? Because I know I've heard tons of people saying that the Lost and Found is their sneaker of the year.
It might be.
Yeah. I mean, it's a great shoe. It's a Chicago.
That's what I was thinking, right? It's like a Chicago, but like for some reason, the Lost and Found actually feels like the actual like OG Chicago.
Is it the story or is it just the crackle,
like the way
it looks,
leather? Like the way it looks like straight up like the actual
like you took a
product of 1986.
You wouldn't found this in somebody's back room. It's been sitting there forever.
Yes.
In a dark, dank.
That's how it looks. Room. So it's just so tough.
It's tight. I mean, hey, I ain't mad at it. I do love it. I really do. So we'll see if we can get a pair. I want to get a pair for this guy. So size 12. If anybody out there just happen to have one laying around.
Positively.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Manifesting, yes. All those raffles will be successful. Dubs, 15 dubs.
That's it.
That's what you're looking for.
Whoa, that's a lot.
I have a question.
Yeah.
When you win the raffle, does that mean you bought the shoe?
Some. So there's some raffles that require you to put your credit card in. They maybe will ping you for $1 to make sure your credit card is valid. Some may ping you for the whole amount. and if you hit, then they charge you. And some is just you just put in your email and your phone number, and they email you if you hit the
That's
raffle.
what I was thinking. How it should
it varies. Yeah, it varies. But I definitely don't have like 15 raffles in with my credit card on file.
Good.
And they just go cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. And I'm like, what is this $2,000 in Nike charges at all of these different stores?
15 lost and founds. I'll take it, to be honest.
My wife looking at me like I'm crazy when 15 boxes show up. It doesn't happen like that, though. You would think that, most of the time, I enter all those raffles and I got zero dubs.
Yeah.
So, again, the demand's going to be high. We speak of positivity. We are speaking positivity.
This time you can get one dub. That's exactly what we want.
That's it.
One dub.
One solid dub.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. Good luck on both of these shoes. Hopefully, you get a review from us coming for both. And we will see you on the next one. Hit us on Instagram @RealDaddyC. We'll see y'all. Peace.